Ever felt like you're drowning in a sea of communication tools, trying to juggle calls, meetings, and messages from different platforms? You're not alone. We've all been there. That frustrating dance of switching between apps, missing crucial information, and wondering if there's a better way. Maybe you've heard whispers of a unified communication solution, a magic bullet that promises to streamline everything. Perhaps you've even taken the plunge and signed up for 8x8. But now, you're staring at your screen, a bit lost, wondering, okay, great, I have an account, but how do I actually activate it? If that resonates, you're in the right place. Because today, we're not just going to talk about 8x8. We're going to walk you through the entire activation process, step by step, so you can ditch the communication chaos and finally unlock the power of a truly integrated system. Think of 8x8 as your digital command center. It's designed to bring all your communication needs under one roof: voice calls, video conferencing, team messaging, contact center solutions, and more. But first, you need to get it up and running. And that's what we're tackling today. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's briefly touch on why 8x8 is worth the effort. In today's fast-paced business environment, seamless communication is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Whether you're a small startup trying to stay connected with your growing team or a large enterprise needing to manage complex customer interactions, 8x8 offers a scalable and reliable solution. It's about more than just making calls. It's about fostering collaboration, improving customer experience, and ultimately, driving business growth. And the journey starts with activation. Okay, let's get down to business. You've received your welcome email from 8x8. This is your starting point. Don't delete it. It contains crucial information, including your temporary password and a link to the 8x8 login portal. Find that email and let's open it up. The first step is clicking the link provided in the email. This will take you to the 8x8 login page. Now, here's where things can get a little tricky, especially if you're not used to new software platforms. But don't worry, we'll break it down. You'll be prompted to enter your username or email address, which should be the same one you used when signing up. Then, enter the temporary password provided in the email. Remember, this is a temporary password, and you'll be required to change it immediately for security reasons. So, pay close attention. After logging in with the temporary password, you'll be directed to the password change screen. This is crucial. Choose a strong, unique password that you'll remember. We recommend using a combination of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Security is paramount, especially when dealing with business communications. Many browsers offer password managers, which are useful. Consider using one if you have trouble remembering passwords. Once you've entered your new password and confirmed it, click Submit or Change Password. Now, you might be asked to set up security questions or two-factor authentication. This is an extra layer of security that protects your account from unauthorized access. We highly recommend setting this up. Choose security questions that you can easily remember the answers to, but that are difficult for others to guess. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, typically involves receiving a code on your phone or through an authenticator app. This adds an extra step to the login process, but it significantly enhances your account security. Follow the on-screen prompts to set up these security measures. Next, you'll likely be presented with a welcome screen or a brief tutorial. This is a great opportunity to familiarize yourself with the 8x8 interface. Take a few minutes to explore the different sections and features. Pay attention to the navigation menu, which usually includes options for calls, meetings, messaging, and settings. This initial exploration will save you time and frustration later on. Now, let's talk about configuring your profile. Your profile is your digital identity within the 8x8 platform. It's important to set it up correctly so that others can easily identify you. Go to the Settings or Profile section and update your information. This includes your name, display picture, phone number, and time zone. Setting the correct time zone is crucial for scheduling meetings and calls accurately. You might also want to add your job title and department, especially if you're part of a larger organization. Another critical step is configuring your phone settings. If you're using 8x8 for voice calls, you'll need to set up your phone number and call routing preferences. This might involve selecting your preferred device for making and receiving calls, such as your computer, mobile phone, or desk phone. You can also set up call forwarding rules, voicemail settings, and other call-related options. If you're using a desk phone, you might need to enter its extension number and other configuration details. Consult your IT department or 8x8 support if you're unsure about any of these settings. Next, let's explore the meeting settings. 8x8 offers robust video conferencing capabilities, and you'll want to configure your meeting settings to your liking. This includes setting your default camera and microphone, choosing your preferred meeting layout, and enabling features like screen sharing and recording. You might also want to customize your virtual background or add your company logo to your meetings. Experiment with different settings to find what works best for you. Now, let's talk about messaging. 8x8's messaging feature allows you to communicate with your team in real time. You can create channels for different projects or departments, send direct messages, and share files. Take some time to explore the messaging interface and familiarize yourself with its features. You can also customize your notification settings to ensure you don't miss important messages. Consider creating a few test channels and sending messages to your colleagues to get a feel for how it works. If your organization uses 8x8 for contact center operations, you'll need to configure your contact center settings. This might involve setting up call queues, agent routing rules, and reporting dashboards. Contact center settings can be complex, so it's essential to consult your contact center administrator or 8x8 support for assistance. If you are an admin, utilize the extensive training provided by 8x8 to understand the nuances of the contact center module. Finally, let's talk about integrations. 8x8 integrates with a wide range of third-party applications, such as CRM systems, productivity tools, and collaboration platforms. These integrations can significantly enhance your workflow and productivity. Explore the available integrations and connect the tools you use most frequently. This will allow you to access and manage information from different platforms within the 8x8 interface. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.